And now we're just moments away from this huge fatal four-way match.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match is huge. And from talking to some of the superstars earlier today, I'm willing to bet the monitors in the back are sold out for this one.
And her opponents, first, from Atlanta, Georgia, Cole E. Sherrill.
Sounds like this crowd is ready for this fatal four-way match to get underway.
And at the risk of sounding impulsive, this match has the makings of being a Match of the Year candidate.
And from Queens, New York, Giavanna.
A big-time fatal four-way match coming up here, guys.
Which means, believe it or not, we're going to be sending away 3 of these superstars with a loss here tonight.
Straight forearm. Ooh! That'll hinder your modeling career. Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
Drop down.
Nice.
Big hip toss into the cartwheel.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Shoulders on the mat. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Just power out. Since there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match, a superstar has to be aware of the fact that if they're in an elimination fatal four-way...
Shoulders down, rolled up. Easily kicks out of that one.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed. Nailed it.
Myron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and the competitor is eliminated, they can look to settle a score and affect the outcome of the match later. That's always a possibility in a fatal four-way match because of the no disqualification stipulation.
Michael, that's what I like to call an occupational hazard. We saw an example of that in 2016 during the fatal four-way elimination match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. The Miz was eliminated from the match, but let's say he had a major influence on the outcome of the contest. Just ask Dean Ambrose.
When I talk about fatal four-way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go and served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a fatal four-way match.
Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the cover. Not much behind that pin attempt.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Harsh impact.
To tear the features clean off your face. This is not exactly the area you want to be in.
And an early kick out in this unusual matchup.
Not yet. Beautiful technique. Bulldog.
There are two things that are crucial for success in a fatal four-way match: being resourceful and timing. And one is really the product of the other. There are so many things.
This could end it.
Beautiful technique.
This could be it, guys.
And there's the kick out.
Not yet. Too early.
You gotta believe it. Byron, earlier you talked about the importance of timing and being resourceful in a fatal four-way match. That reminded me of the #1 contenders match we saw on Raw in April of 2000. There's a pin now. Referee barely had time to begin a count there.
Not yet. The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
What a stomp. Good grief. We're looking at complete domination here. Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. But the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match.
This could be it. Cover. Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
Oh, wow.
Super kick. That might be enough.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Digging deep for a kick out. Wow. Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Looks like a powerbomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
Ooh, what impact. Look at a little groggy.
A little.
Talk about having the living hell beat out of you.
That's over at this point. Here we go.
Look at her go.
Something big is coming.
Harsh impact. Leaping high. We can also see a fatal four-way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a fatal four-way with one very interesting twist. A superstar can be tagged in or out by any other legal man in the ring, not just your tag team partner.
Underhook applied. Up and face buster.
Now it's time to
Cover here. Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 superstar four-way elimination tag team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the fatal four-way tag team elimination format, once a superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as well.
That's right, Michael. Once a superstar is eliminated, their partner is also done for the night. With this much humanity in the ring at one time, it's quite possible that the match will break down into pure chaos. And before you know it, there are bodies literally flying everywhere. And remember, no countouts, no disqualifications.
Not a good place to rest.
Oh, not at all. Who's resting?
Oh, right to the body. That hurt. In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Oh, no, we could be looking at a power bomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out.
Severe damage being inflicted to the back.
Cross body.
Oh, nasty impact.
This one's over, guys.
Got the shoulders down. And here we go now.
Yes! Unreal performance.